guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Wen and I'm the founder and CEO of SushiVid. Today, the topic that I'm going to be sharing with you about is the 3 steps to take before you invest in influencer marketing. So while we really appreciate that a lot of brands are coming to us right now, to try to kickstart their influencer marketing campaigns, we feel that there are some things that you should do before you engage influencers. The reason being is that we want to make your money, but we want to make sure that you have the maximum impact when you do influencer marketing. So here are the 3 steps. Step 1, set up your foundation. So what it means to set up your foundation is like, for example, before you engage influencers to create recommendations for you, number 1, have you already created your Facebook page? Have you created your Instagram page? Do you have a Google My Business account? These are very important steps to take because if you're doing things for the long term, then you want to make sure that people can search for you, and when influencers share your content, they can tag you, and then therefore, you have some free content on your social media. These are important things that to have. Of course, influencers can drive traffic to you, but then if they drive traffic, there's no website, they drive traffic to where, right? Of course, you should also list yourself in maybe some marketplaces because that will help you. They already naturally within their platforms have traffic. So when people search, for example, if you sell skincare and people search for skincare, your product may show up. So Google My Business is really simple. It helps you with Google search. It helps for people to and it's very easy to set up. It's like you just fill up form only. It's very simple. It actually sits on Google, right? So when you Google search, it's one of the first things that come out. And the second thing is Facebook and Instagram. So create an Instagram account. Sometimes you can sync the contents to Facebook, so you don't need to do twice. The other thing is Facebook account is very important because nowadays especially it's very important to have it so that when people Google search for you, Facebook also actually can show up. Okay, have your own website. There's always a debate whether should I have my own website. Okay, so depends on your product. If just say you are a marketplace or you actually source for products and sell in marketplaces, then maybe you don't need a e-commerce website of your own. Just supporting yourself on all the marketplaces is enough. But if you want to expand your business long term, you want to create a brand for yourself, then yes, create a website and also possibly start selling on your own website so that that way you can make more margins as well. So people maybe buy from your e-commerce store, and then maybe you can send them along with the package, like a voucher, so they buy directly from your platform. I mean, that's a way for you to drive traffic to your own website lah. Second thing is do free marketing first. So before you engage influencers, what are the free marketing campaigns that you can do for yourself first, right? First thing is F&F. F&F stands for friends and family. So whenever you put up a post or you create a banner on canva.com, right, get your friends and family to share for you for free first, because more often than not, the word of mouth circle is usually the one that helps you. So for my business as well, the first person that I reached out to was Sui Yong. He's actually the investor of Hermo, and we actually got Hermo as our first customer. I reached out to accelerator program, and then the accelerator program introduced me to HP from Lazada, and Lazada became my second customer. So these are important steps to take. Friends and family actually more often than not can help you if they see that you are sincere and hungry to achieve in life. The second thing is build reviews for your product. So it's very important for you to build reviews, because when people want to buy your product, they read reviews as well, like, oh yeah, this product, it seems like the reviews are good. Where should your reviews be? One, your reviews should be on Google, your reviews should be on Facebook, your reviews should be on the e-commerce portals as well, like the marketplaces. People buy a product, they say, oh yeah, this product is genuine, I bought from this particular seller, or this product is very fast delivery, the packaging came very well, even during MCO, the package delivered very fast. These are very important reviews, and when there are more reviews, people will tend to trust to buy your product more. Are you consistently posting on your social media? So this is also a very important step, right? It's one thing to have a social media page, but if you don't post often, very often than not, your page will just become inactive. So you need to post as frequent as maybe once or twice a week, just so that your page constantly gets updated and it always is prioritized by Facebook or Google, right? If you don't post frequently, then it will become inactive. Third thing is figure out your end goal. So before you invest in influencer marketing, what is your end goal, right? First thing is know what you want to achieve, right? A lot of people who do influencer marketing, they want to achieve everything. Of course, we also want you to achieve everything, but with a certain amount of budget, you need to only do 1 or 2 things. And for example, you should target for drive traffic to your website, or awareness for your brand, or app downloads, or e-commerce sales. You shouldn't try to do all at the same time, because at the end of the day you wouldn't know what is effective. So the same thing with influencers as well. When you do influencer marketing, you need to know who you are targeting. You know, you say like, yeah, I want to target everyone. I want to target the Malays, the Chinese, the Indians of all age, all gender. Yeah, I mean, of course we want to target everyone, but if you are over spreading yourself, right, one, the budget may not be effective. Two is that you may not find out who's actually the one that's driving the traffic for you. So it's just the same thing as skincare, right? For example, if I buy 4 different skincare today, right, and I try all 4 on my face, right, I wouldn't know which product is the one that I'm sensitive to. You know, as a result, I'll be like, okay, I need to I may be sensitive to all 4, I may be sensitive to 1, or maybe it's a combination of the products, right? So it's the same thing with influencer marketing. But even if you want to do 4, you should do 1 first. I mean, in terms of objective, like, of course, within one objective you should target, like, you know, to engage 10 influencers so that you can see which one's effective, right? So always have to know what you want to achieve, and don't try to overachieve. Second thing is know how you are measuring. So the other thing is, it's one thing to try to be sophisticated, it's another thing to measure, because sometimes you don't have the right tools to measure, and then you give up halfway because it's difficult. So that's why, I mean, a company like us, right, SushiVid, right, we actually have a lot of data, and we really care about, you know, measuring the right kind of information for you. So working with us is not just about engaging the influencers. Searching for influencers is easy, right, but working with them on the right kind of data, the right kind of reporting, the right kind of information that you want to attain, that is where we set ourselves apart from, you know, you doing it directly yourself. So knowing what you are measuring is really, really important. So it's not just, you know, always just the same thing, like, oh, the likes, the engagement, the comments. Yes, those things matter, but what else? Are you measuring the app downloads? Are you measuring the clicks? Are you measuring their conversations? Are you measuring the consumer sentiments? Are you driving the traffic to your website? Are you measuring you know, whether people actually buy? So these are things that are important to track as well, not just, and on top of, you know, the likes, the comments, and the engagement rate, and the follower count. So you need to set aside time to think about a long-term plan as well. So the long-term plan is very important, because you don't want to do one time and then give up, because it's like you may not get it right the first time, and there's so many different variables that if you didn't measure to begin with, and then you give up, then you're not doing this particular industry justice, you see. So you need to have a long-term plan, so that, okay, this month I measure that I want to do Instagram story, next month I do Instagram videos, next month I do only Instagram stories, the following month I do maybe YouTube videos, the following month I try TikTok, right? This month I want to measure you know, awareness, next month I do education, the following month I do app downloads, you know. So different objective in the month, different audience will make a big difference, right? So always have a long-term plan. Don't just, you know, decide one time and then, you know, it's something that wasn't effective. To begin with, you should question, were you measuring the right things before you think whether this is effective for you or not. So 3 things I just want to recap. Number 1 is set up your foundation first, which is your Google, your Facebook, your own Instagram, and second thing is do the free marketing first, right? The free marketing such as, you know, consistently posting yourself on your Facebook and Instagram. Very easy to make posts on. You just, you know, search for other similar brands and see how they're doing it. Another thing is, if you need design help, just try canva.com, right? And then build your reviews, and also start with your friends and family, because more often than not, they are more supportive. You know, if you are willing, they are more supportive than you think. And then the third thing is to figure out what are your end goals, right? Number 1 is to know what you're trying to achieve. Number 2 is to set aside a longer term plan, and know how you are measuring this, right? So this wraps up my video about the 3 steps that you need to do before investing in influencer marketing. I hope this has been helpful for you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also leave us a feedback in the comments, right? If you have any other topics that you want us to share about, you know, let us know. Also, if you can, write us an email at hi@sushivid.com, hi@sushivid, SUSHIVID.com. And, you know, subscribe to our webinars, because we often have webinars where you can actually ask us questions on the spot. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope that it's been helpful for you. Bye!